Hey folks, it's Marvin Cash, the host of the Articulate Fly, and we're back with another Central Pennsylvania fishing report with George Costa from TCO State College. How are you doing today, George?
I'm good, Marvin. How are you today?
Just trying to stay out of trouble.
Me too. I'm just trying not to get caught.
Yeah, fair point. So I guess probably first thing we probably ought to talk about is, like so many of our friends and family in the fly fishing community, the TCO folks, you guys have adjusted the way you're running the store for the near term. You want to share that with folks?
For right now, we are just doing web orders, online orders, and we are offering curbside pickup. So if you call any of our shops ahead of time and put an order in, we'll get it rung up and we'll get it brought out to the curb for you when you get here.
Awesome. And how are the fishing conditions been over the last week or so? What are we looking at in the next, say, week to 10 days?
The past week has been kind of, hold on one second. Past week has been kind of rainy. So conditions on all our waters kind of gone up a bit. Some of our creeks, a little Juniata, was pretty much blown out. High conditions, same thing on Penns Creek. It's been high and off color. Spring Creek is still fishing, although it's on the rise again today with more rain. It's getting, a lot of color to it. Fished it yesterday and it was, high and off color, but not unfishable.
Got it. So does that mean really kind of fishing structure and banks with nymphs and streamers at this point? Is that really kind of the preferred approach?
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of fish rising yesterday at all. Nymphing's been okay this past week, but fish have been moving to streamers a little bit here and there. Locally, we like some smaller stuff, not bigger streamers at all.
Got it. And we have a listener question from Pat, and Pat was asking why the fishing season in Pennsylvania started so late, which kind of led me to believe that, Pat probably wants information on, I guess, the hatchery supported season that does start later, but you guys have got year-round water as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And most, in fact, I would say 90% of what we fish out here is all open to year-round fishing. Those are catch and release water. So Pennsylvania has quite a few regulations depending on what watershed you're going to fish. And you really need to check on the regulations for any particular watershed you want to fish. So the basic season starts, southeastern PA actually starts April 4th. And up here in Central PA, our opening day is going to be April 18th for our stocked trout waters. Now, what that means is that if the water does receive a stocking of fish, it is closed from March 1st through April 18th here in Central Pennsylvania, because that is when they spring stock. The rest of the year, most of our local waters here are open to year-round fishing. And it's just catch and release, no kill for the most part. But their closed season for the most part on our streams here is basically March 1st through April 18th, because that's when the fishing boat stocks. If you have any questions about any particular watershed you want to fish, you definitely want to go to Pennsylvania Fish and Boat Commission, get online with them, and just look up the waters you want to fish, because there's quite a few different variations. You can have catch and release, wild trout, there's trophy trout, there's fly fishing only. So there's quite a few regulations, and it really helps to know where and when you want to fish a particular watershed. And Fish and Boat Commission does a great job of really keeping those spots and the regulations on each particular stream listed. And certain streams have different regulations on certain areas, like Penns Creek is a good example out here. The upper Penns Creek from the confluence of Elk Creek up to Spring Mills area, that is stock trout water, so that is closed this time of year. However, below Elk Creek, it's considered all tackle, catch and release, so that is open this time of year. So you really need to check out when and where you're going to fish a particular stretch. And Pennsylvania Fish and Boat Commission, again, go to their website and check out where and when you're going to fish and what stream and what regulations are on that particular stretch.
Got it. And I'll drop a link to that website in the show notes. So folks, if you just go either to our website or in your podcatcher and look at the show notes, you can just click right on that link and keep the questions coming. Like I mentioned last time, if we use your question on the fishing report, I'll send you some Articulate Fly swag. You'll be entered into a drawing for something at the end of the season from the shop. And all you have to do is go to the Articulate Fly Facebook page and either comment on one of the posts or send us a DM, and you'll probably hear your question on one of the upcoming fishing reports. Before I let you hop, George, you want to let folks know kind of where you are and the hours and how to kind of interact with you under this new normal?
Yep, we're going to be in the shop pretty much. We might be trying to do every day now, so give a call before you want to stop by, 9 to 5. 9 to 3 on Sundays. We'll be available for curbside pickup only. So call into the shop on your way. Give us about 15, 20 minutes. We'll get together a handful of flies if you need them for the water for the day. We're here in State College at 2030 East College Avenue. You can just search TCOFlyFishing.com and get our number off the website there. Any questions, give us a call here in the shop. We're here most days till at least 5 o'clock. So we'll be happy to help out and get you guys out on the water even during these trying times.
Absolutely. And folks, if you subscribe to the podcast and the podcatcher of your choice, you'll always get these up-to-date fishing reports as soon as they're released. And we also, while you're driving to and from the river, or if you're at home, staying safe, you can listen to some of our back episodes. We've got interviews with Pennsylvania greats like George Daniel and others. You can check them out. So folks, patronize your local fly shop, go by, see the folks at TCO, and get out on the water in a socially distancing and responsible way, and we'll all be fishing together on the other side of this thing pretty soon. Tight lines, everybody. Tight lines, George.
Hey, take care, Marvin.